brewing as the sun peeks through the haze, and birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore, morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore, morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Hey there, Veteran Nation fans. I am talking to you today because I have teamed up with a company that's dedicated to supporting veterans. What they do is they help you gather all the medical evidence that you're going to need to submit a VA disability claim. Now, it's all that is designed to help you get the benefits that you have earned. Right now, more than 17 million veterans don't have their full benefits. And if that sounds something familiar either for yourself or a family member, now is the time to act. With this company, what they offer is free consultations with the medical team so they can figure out how they can best help you. And what they provide is board-certified doctors with experience working with the VA, comprehensive medical documentation for both physical and mental conditions, and the services that they provide include nexus letters, telehealth evaluations, DBQs, TDIU, aid and attendance, and so much more. What you're going to do is you're going to click the link that's in the description of this video and sign up for a free consultation. Make sure you do me a favor, share this, and also tag a veteran. Let's help more people get every single thing that they have earned.
Good morning. I hope you're all having a good morning. I gotta plug my phone into the charger. I'm getting text messages right now. People are crazy. People are crazy. Let's see who is here this morning. Okay. We have Hellhound. Good morning. We've got Joan. Good morning. We've got Miss Jams. Good to see you this morning. We've got Paul. Good morning. We've got Bestie. Good morning, baby girl. She's in a mood. Just letting y'all know. She's in a mood. Rightfully so, too, I'll say. Stacy Woodson is here, and I'll be doing a story that Stacy sent me. So thank you, Stacy, for that. So good morning to you. We got Brandon here again this morning. Good morning. Good to see you, Brandon. All right, guys. My voice is almost there. It is almost there. We're getting so close. I've been doing lots of hauls so I don't cough. So let me put one in. It's daytime, back on the overnight shift, right? Right? Um, yeah. Wow. So much stuff has been happening. I do. So I'm gonna get. There's a story out there that I've been wanting to talk about that I haven't gotten to yet. That I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about. Have you guys seen Graham Plattner? He is running for Senate in Maine. Now, this is huge um, uh, because he had a tattoo, and I'm gonna show it to you. He's a Marine. He's a Marine. So here we go. So yeah, this was the tattoo that he had. He got it covered up, and yeah, you'll see like. Here's the covered up tattoo that he got. Okay, but the one that he did have, this is a Nazi tattoo. Like, this is a Nazi death squad tattoo. And I heard people saying, well, he was in the Marines, and this is part of the Marines culture. I'll just tell you right now, you get a Nazi tattoo in the Marines, you're getting NJP'd. It is not allowed. The closest that you get is there are Marines who will get SS tattooed on them, but that is not for the German SS. That is for Scout Sniper. And you'll see that from time to time. And depending on what the tattoo looks like, those Marines will get NJP'd. But that has been the big part about the tattoo. But we have another scandal that has come out about this guy. And that's this. So he's newly married, got married in 2023, and he was sending these pictures on KIK to women he was sexting with. Now, what do you notice? What do you notice right here? Where's the tattoo? It's covered up by his hand. He knew that was a Nazi tattoo, and if he showed it, these women would not be interested in him because they would have looked at the tattoo. And the fact that he's sexting with women also is a big question about his judgment. So a lot is starting to come out about this. Let's see. There's a couple things I want to talk about. So yeah, he operated under the pseudonym Fussell 0331. 0331 is a machine gunner, MOS. Predator's Paradise app. It's known for child exploitation. That's what he was on. And this guy's running for Senate. He is running for Senate. Like, they couldn't find a better candidate. Hey, is that Ava? Hi, Ava. My niece. So Maine Democrat Graham Plattner posted explicit pictures on an app known for being a predator's paradise with a huge child exploitation problem. Plattner has an active account on KIK, a popular private messaging app. His profile shows a mirror selfie of him shirtless with a towel wrapped around his waist. Many of his tattoos are clearly visible in the picture. So that's how they knew. They knew it was for sure him, the tattoos. Plattner's campaign said the candidate had long deleted the app from his phone, but hadn't deactivated the account. This was where people posted. So he was sending dick pics. He was sexting with women while he was newly married. And the thing about it is, they asked him, he was being interviewed, and they asked him, "Is there anything that's going to come out about you other than the tattoo?" And he was like, "Nope, nope, nothing." Oh yeah, yeah. We're finding more and more about this guy. And this was him on Are We Dating the Same Guy? He used to bully this girl for being fat. Can confirm he's married. So there's that. In one message seen by the Wall Street Journal, Plattner refers to his penis as Mein Führer and asked the woman if she would like for Plattner to blitzkrieg that ass. And I keep seeing people saying this is how veterans speak. No veteran speaks this way. Veterans do not speak this way. Like, this is hilarious. But no, they do not speak this way. Yeah, we need to drain the swamp, not add to it. The Democrats are all in with this guy because he's a socialist. Like, yeah, he's just crazy socialist. But I wanted to get to this. I put it off. This was huge, 2 days ago? And I've been putting it off because I've been dealing with haters. But I find it absolute, like, this is the guy. You know, they don't like Trump so much, and they call Trump a Nazi, but yet they're nominating an actual Nazi. Seriously? It is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This is a story out today. Leaked documents expose growing white supremacist group. I can't believe that the mainstream media is still pushing this. This is about Patriot Front. So what do we know about this group? Well, we know that it's primarily FBI agents and FBI informants. And we also know that the SPLC was funding this group. This is one of the groups that they were giving money to. So if racism is out there and it's so prevalent, why do we have to fake it? That's the question I keep asking. Why do we have to fake it so much if it's all over the place? Probably because it's just people trying to drive a narrative. But yeah, it's in 49 states according to the USA Today. Okay. It's also funded by the SPLC. I could fund a bunch of groups. You give me free money, I can put groups together. I could put an anarchist Amish group together if you give me the funding. But yeah, this is the type of crap that the media is still trying to pull. Hey, Greg of Scotland, good to see you. Is there anyone who I haven't seen yet? If I haven't, Heroes Chris, good morning. I see you there. So yeah. Let's get on to this case. This is what Stacy sent to me yesterday as it was happening. Suspect accused of making bomb threats barricaded at Chase Bank in Bakersfield. Now, this is a couple hours away from me. This was going on live yesterday. They had live video of FBI SWAT on scene. Crisis negotiations remain in touch with the suspect who allegedly made bomb threats and took hostages at the Chase Bank building in downtown Bakersfield, officials said. Authorities confirmed 2 hostages had been freed. Bakersfield police reported to a report of a bomb threat at a building located at the intersection of Chester and 17th Round 1. Officers at the scene learned the suspect had barricaded himself inside the bank with several civilians. They then set up a perimeter around the building and issued evacuation orders in the immediate area. Right, Hellhound? KBAK reported that the safe surrender of the hostages just before 5 p.m. and the second hostage was freed after 9 p.m. No injuries have been reported, no arrests have been made. Mandatory evacuation orders in effect in the immediate area. In addition, road closures are in place between 18th Street and Truxton Avenue, as well as Chester to H Streets. So we heard a lot of rumors yesterday. People were saying a lot of things, saying it was a former cop, saying it was a parent who was dealing with a custody situation. I can't confirm any of those things, but it's pretty crazy to me that it's a bomb. And from everything I saw, it was a real bomb, is that they believed it was a real bomb. I've not seen anywhere where they said it was not a real bomb. Am I going to come to your house? Me and Thomas are probably going to come into Toledo, and you guys come up and visit us. What are you guys talking about in the chat? What is wrong with Georgie wanting? Because Georgie has left her husband. She is filing for divorce. And yeah, what's wrong with her wanting to come see me? Right? They all hate that. That's why I said, why don't you come to Vegas? One, because if you flew to Vegas, it is cheap to fly. And there's plenty of stuff that we could do. We could make content. We could go to things, do reviews. But like, I love it when they freak the hell out. And if we did that, they would all freak out. All freak out. I do want to talk about this here. Oh, hold on. This is muted. There we go.
Using a scooter at Disney, it was the best decision I made. Transportation was easy, and I could even fit the scooter into my rental car. I had a place to sit during long ride queues and had a special spot during shows and concerts. Need help planning with accessibility in mind? Comment accessible below to get started. Thinking about using a
This is exactly the problem with Disney, is they're catering to these fat pieces of shit Disney adults. We had to deal with these people last time. Well, it's been several years since we've been. And we had to deal with them everywhere we fucking went. Like, if you're an adult and you're this big, don't go to Disney. Go to a fat camp. They can take the Powerball winner names in minutes. Election takes days. Oh, no, it's because California, it rigs elections. 100% rigs elections. It's called ballot stuffing. That's why they slow walk all of the counting. It's not hard to do. Why do you think they don't want to clean up the ballot rolls? Because when you take dead people off, they can't vote. If you were to have more people voting than who's registered, that would be a huge red flag. But if you leave all those people registered and just start filling out ballots, that was the problem that they had in Detroit back in 2016. Jill Stein, she sued, and they started looking into Hillary Clinton's count in Detroit, and they realized they filled out more ballots than people who had voted. So suddenly they rushed to settle that lawsuit. Bro, she's about the same size as me, and I'm not fucking lazy. I can and will walk. God gave me 2 legs that fucking work, and I'm gonna use them. Yeah, and walking is so good for you. You wanna lose weight? Walk. Just walk. You don't have to run. Just walk. Go on a walk for about 30 minutes a day. Just get that blood rate up. You will lose weight. It's not even about her being fat. It's about someone who's perfectly able to walk, frauding a system that is there at Disney to accommodate people with legit disabilities out of sheer entertainment. Yes. Yes. And this woman is just a piece of shit. Just a piece of shit. I saw this and I immediately wanted to talk about it. Fuck these people, man. Let's see. Oh, I did want to talk about this one. I just saw this. I just thought it was really funny. You know who didn't die from COVID?
Smokers.
Smokers couldn't get it?
They got it very mild cases. And they don't get long COVID. Smokers maintain a level of nicotine in the bloodstream. They actually smoke frequently enough. Blood nicotine blocks the spike protein as it's interfacing with the nicotinic acetylcholine receptor.
So I wanted to show that because I had a roommate in the Marine Corps, and we'd always like PT and stuff together. We were always in the same section, and he was a smoker. And it was funny because I was always faster than him. He wasn't slow, but he wasn't as fast as me. And but I would get sick, and he was like, he'd be smoking. He'd be like, "That's why you get sick. You don't smoke." He's like, "I've got a protective layer of tar throughout my lungs." Oh my God, it was just funny. Just funny. But yeah, I saw that and it made me laugh. I have not read this story yet. So Jenny Mullen, who's Jason Biggs's ex-wife, uh, defends controversial photo of son after parenting essay. The actress, who shares 2 children with estranged husband Jason Biggs, is stirring controversy online after sharing some affectionate photos with their 12-year-old son, Sid. I don't know anything about these photos. When it comes to motherhood, Jenny Mullen, who won't apologize for her love language, even if it gets lost in translation, the actress and estranged wife of Jason Biggs is stirring controversy on social media after sharing a picture of affectionate photos with her eldest son, Sid. The candid snap shared in a May 25 Instagram post shows Mullen, 47, Sid wrapped in a tight embrace while lying down on a bed. The mother-son pair faces were obscured as they nuzzled against each other. In the second photo, Mullen can be seen lying on top of Sid as he cradled her mother's face in his arms. Your eldest will be the most toxic boyfriend you've ever had. I see no problem with this picture. Photos quickly drew backlash, with many commenters criticizing her for the level of affection with her son. Crazy Stupid Love actress deleted the post comments, but later doubled down on the remarks, saying, "I stand by this." Where's the other photo? Do we not have it? I've got no problem with this. I think you should be affectionate with your kids. Oh, can we see it here? Okay, I got no problem with this. In fact, I would say if this is your bond with your child, good. Good. You should have a loving bond with your child. What I see way too often is people who are trying to be friends with their kids. I've talked about this. I purposefully try not to use the term buddy with my son just because I want that reminder that we're not friends. Yeah, I'm his dad. I understand people do. If that's how you communicate, that's how you communicate. It's just how I am not going to communicate. And me and my son say, "I love you" all the time. And I love that. I love that we say, "I love you." I love that while I am not necessarily against spanking, I've never felt the need to spank my child. We just talk things through because I deal with him respectfully. That's a lot of problem. A lot of people out there, they want respect from their kids, but they don't want to show respect to their kids. It's a do as I say, not as I do. And that is the problem with parents today. And it's been going on for a long time. Long time. Right? So loving our kids is controversial now. If you have this type of relationship with your kid is going to grow up healthy. 12 years old, that's not too old. Like, I've got a 16-year-old. We still hug. We hug a lot. We say I love you a lot. And when that day ends, I will be sad. But it is coming. I do get it. Minnie and I say we love you each other 50 times a day. That's exactly how I am. Like, you know what this is people who don't have this get jealous. I wanted to normalize saying I love you to my son. I wanted that. And I'm glad I've got it. It's not hard to do. You just say I love you. But I can also have fun with my son. Like, I'll walk up to him and be like, hey. And he'll be like playing a game. And he'll have to stop and look at me. And then I'll just go, shut up. And we'll both laugh. And I can do that because I say I love you so much. But yeah, I saw that story and I was like, what's the problem here? That was the first time I saw that picture. How are kids supposed to learn problem solving and boundaries if you don't explain decisions to them logically? 99% of tantrums are because kids don't understand logic. Parent first, friendship second. Absolutely. 100%. I want my kid to grow up to be emotionally grounded, to think through problems, to be willing to talk things out rather than just emotionally fly off the handle. Why would you not want that? My kids are my whole world. And without a doubt, they know mama loves them. Yeah. Why would you? I've seen too many people where their parents have passed and they didn't say I love you enough. I never wanted that to be my reality. And there will be a day that I will be long gone and my son will know that I loved him as much as possible. I always say, all the titles I've had, I was a sergeant. I was a captain. I'm a journalist. All those are titles. My favorite one is dad. I love being a dad. Oh, yeah. You have to let them test boundaries. They have to find out where that line is. That's healthy. But there are people out there who just don't realize that. I thank you. Thank you very much, Dan. I appreciate it. Is there any other stories you guys want to talk about? That's everything I had. Hey, but once I'm done with the stream, you can. Yeah, I I used to deal with Marines all the time who it was like they didn't like being a dad. And I just don't get it. Oh, just got your DM, Georgie. That chick is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Like, she is batshit crazy. Where did you send me those? Oh, okay. Yeah, people here were Hilton in California. Yeah, he won. In fact, here, let me pull that up. Everyone's talking about the California results. So yeah, Steve Hilton has 27%, Tom Steyer 19, Becerra 25, and uh, Chad Bianco has like 10% roughly. And like I'm still seeing people mad that Bianco didn't drop out. I'm like, what would it have changed? And they're like, those votes would have gone to Hilton. Again, what would it have changed? Nothing. Bianco and Becerra are going to a runoff. Becerra is going to win. It's going to happen. It's California. Like, I understand people want Steve Hilton to win, but it's not going to happen. Same thing here in Los Angeles Mayor. Karen Bass got 34%. Spencer Pratt got 30%. It's going to go to a runoff. Now, Bass, unlike the governor race, this jungle primary, had she got 50%, it would be done. She'd be the mayor because they have that threshold law. But she only got 34. So her and Spencer Pratt are going to go into a runoff. Karen Bass is going to win. That's going to be the end of it. Like, but with both Pratt and Hilton doing so well, it just shows you that there are a good amount of people upset with the direction here in California. The problem is there's just not enough of them. There are so many crazy people here in California. I thankfully live in one of the reddest areas in California, so I don't have to deal with as much of the craziness. I do have to deal with some. Okay, I'll talk to you in a little bit, Ava. But yeah, like we have homeless problems here, but it's nothing like other areas. You go just 45 minutes away, the homeless are out of control. And I know I've gotten hate for this, but it's because of drugs and mental illness. And this state rewards laziness and people not working. Absolutely rewards. And that's why it's such a problem here. They have resorted to putting homeless people on buses to send them to Texas and Arizona. That is how bad it is. And what happens? A lot of those people end up coming back because those states aren't going to pay for them to be homeless. Like Arizona, you better be looking for a job or you're going to get kicked off welfare. I was telling her about the chaos, Georgie, when she was sending me that about the bomber in Bakersfield. Yeah, we were talking about that. Libtard capital. Yeah. And you see it, Hellhound. Every day. Every day. With all the people on drugs just strung out. And we're paying for it. We are paying for it. So yeah. But these people who are like, oh, Bianco should have dropped out. Would not have mattered. Would not have changed a thing. But yeah, that's the way it is. All right, guys. That's all the stories I had. It's almost 7:15, so I'm going to start wrapping things up. Anything you guys want to talk about before I leave? I got my new washer and dryer. I'm liking that. I got to sell my old dryer now. I might keep it. I don't know, but I was thinking I might sell it. To limit terms in another town get defeated? I don't know. I didn't see on my ballot there were no issues. I did vote yesterday, but I only had uh, candidates to vote for. There were no issues. In November there will be propositions on the ballot for sure. Did I order a talking sex doll yet? Not yet. Hi to Joy Joyner watching. Is she watching? Does not surprise me. I saw, well, Kathy Criswell is back. She was messaging me. Again, these people all want my attention. I don't give a shit about them. So I was just like, hey, where's your friend Deidre? AKA, I watch so you don't have to. Don't forget to feed your sourdough. I won't. My video is frozen. It looks fine to me. Everything I'm seeing. Did I hear about the riots going on in the UK right now about killing of Henry Nowak? So I know about Henry Nowak. I did not know about riots happening. Did not know about that. I did find out something. Next time I go to Europe, you can do a stop off in Iceland and they pay for it. Oh, Criswell is psycho. That chick is batshit insane. Talking about I watch so you don't have to is taking a few. Oh yeah, I bet she's taking a few days off. Why? Because I outed her. She is clearly Deidre. Yep. Don't think because you're posting anonymous. Don't think. Don't get that sense of uh, of security. Complacency kills. They've taken to the streets in the UK chanting, I can't breathe. I mean, that video is ridiculous. I don't know how UK law works. Can the family sue? Oh, because it's her. It is 100% her. Even Kelly was looking at it and said, yeah, it's very likely her. She was like, Skipper makes a good case. I'm taking the day off. I didn't sleep worth beans and weenies, so I took a Trazzy last night. So I feel like a wet rag of goo this morning. So you have trazodone, okay? So this is proof. Trazodone is prescription. She has a mental issue, as I told you. Lipsy Renew shared her papers. Okay. Who cares? Yeah, all this stuff. Like it is an unhealthy infatuation with the fleas and me. But yeah, everyone who does this, who posts nonstop about the fleas, is mentally ill. Not even close. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you guys for being here. Isn't trazodone used to come off other drugs? There you go, Stacy. Hold on. Someone get a screenshot. Skipper was right. Skipper was right. Kim Y told me I lost my mind. Funny, I never had it to begin with. Trazodone is a sleep med like Ambien. Yes, it is. But it can help with withdrawals. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and as always, thank you for being worth serving.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Hey there, Veteran Nation fans. I am talking to you today because I have teamed up with a company that's dedicated to supporting veterans. What they do is they help you gather all the medical evidence that you're going to need to submit a VA disability claim. Now, it's all that is designed to help you get the benefits that you have earned. Right now, more than 17 million veterans don't have their full benefits. And if that sounds something familiar, either for yourself or a family member, now is the time to act. With this company, what they offer is free consultations with the medical team so they can figure out how they can best help you. And what they provide is board-certified doctors with experience working with the VA, comprehensive medical documentation for both physical and mental conditions, and the services that they provide include nexus letters, telehealth evaluations, DBQs, TDIU, aid in attendance, and so much more. What you're going to do is you're going to click the link that's in the description of this video and sign up for a free consultation. Make sure you do me a favor, share this, and also tag a veteran. Let's help more people get every single thing that they have earned.